Hey everyone, I decided to do a follow-up video on getting my KO3 tires, which it has now been 1 year, and I thought, hey, I've been over 10,000 kilometers. I should do a video. And then I realized I'm actually just shy of 20,000 kilometers. And I'll talk about the wear. I actually measured it. Let's cut to the commentary video I made, and we can go over some of the stats of how much wear actually took place on the tires since I started driving them. Please click subscribe, and I hope this video earns your subscription. Hey everyone, I'm here to give my update to my tires. Yes, they're kilometers. You know, I'm an American who lives in Canada. I live by kilometers now. I'll put how many miles it's actually been and the exact number of kilometers right here on the screen. These tires have been put through the test. I did the entire Alaska Highway and Cassiar Highway on them. They've been magnificent. They've been great for towing. They were great in adverse conditions. I didn't have as much snow this year as I did when I first got them last year. So I've had some snow, and we definitely did a little bit of snow camping, but it was nothing too crazy. And the tires have never been challenged since I got them. Now, what I mean by that is I've done some off-roading. I've certainly done a lot of towing, and I've driven in adverse conditions and in the snow and on the ice, but I haven't felt like the tires weren't ready to cash whatever check I was writing. And that's impressive. I definitely didn't feel that way with my old tires, my stock Goodyears that came with this truck. They were awful in the rain. We had the back end spin out regularly, especially because this truck's fairly torquey. It's 3.5 turbo and all that. So if it's in sport mode, even in regular mode in the rain, it will definitely spin out or spin tires very easily. In fact, this truck is the first truck I've owned where I'll be driving on the freeway at freeway speeds on a curve. And if I gun it, I can actually feel that back end kind of break loose a little. But I haven't felt that at all with these tires. These tires, I've not felt anything break loose ever. I have to try hard if I was going to try to do a burnout in these things. They just really grip. They grip really well. There's some things I don't like about them, and I will explain that in a minute. But for the most part, my level of satisfaction with the KO3 is still really high. I would recommend them. I haven't had problems that people thought you might have because of the KO2 history. I have not seen those issues. Now, those issues mainly being really fast wear, and I'll talk about the wear. I actually measured it, so we'll still cover that in a second. I haven't seen really fast wear, at least not, according to my expectations. And I haven't had any balancing issues or having to rebalance the tires whatsoever. They feel at least as balanced as they were the day I took them out. Now, I'm not driving at, raceway speeds here, right? I just drive normal. I'm a normal guy. I tow. I drive the speed limit. Actually, I often drive just behind the speed limit or just a little slower than whatever the fastest car is around me. It's way more relaxing that way. So as a result, I'm not really ever seeing any balance issues with the tires. And that was something that a lot of people warned me about. The one thing that I haven't been able to calculate, and it's only because a user in the comments, I think on the last one, brought this up only a few months ago, and that is the mileage difference that I would get between the two tires. I didn't really adequately calculate that. And the problem with me is my mileage is all over the map. I'm towing and I live in a mountainous region. So I rarely get the same mileage. Even if I drive the same general route multiple times, I'll get totally different mileage ratings. And this truck will sip gas if you are very, very efficient, and it will guzzle gas if you throw it in sport mode and gun it. So what don't I like about the tires? Well, people talked about road noise. Now, I have a pickup truck where I'm usually listening to music and the windows are often cracked a little bit, and I don't hear any problems. I don't hear any noise that I would be worried about. So I don't hear really much road noise, except when I've been off-roading or on dirt and gravel, and then I come back on the pavement. Man, does this thing pick up rocks. Anytime I look in there, there is a rock in the tread all over the place. You can hear them tappa, tappa, tappa as you're driving down the road. You can hear them hitting your wheel well after you pull out from off-roading. And I expect that a little bit, but man, it happens a lot. And it's like a lot. And I've talked to other owners of the same tire. They said the same thing. So clearly that's one thing that some people have had a problem with. But if that's because it's grabbing so well, I'll take it. And the only other thing is that first pull away where it sounds like somebody took a bucket of rocks and just threw it under my wheel well as I'm driving away. That's a little weird. But again, if that's a problem because it's grabbing so well, I'll take it. So far, yes, I'm very, very satisfied. I'm so satisfied that my trailer needs new tires, and my trailer's an off-road trailer. My trailer uses truck tires as designed by the manufacturer. They actually ship them with truck tires, off-road tires. And so I'm going to put even nicer off-road tires on there. I do off-road a lot. And although, yes, I don't need them for traction, I do need them to hold a trailer when I'm going down a steep hill or things like that. I want the off-road tire. I've been thinking about getting KO3s. Now it's going to add maybe, 150, 200 bucks to my tire purchase because I'm going to buy 3 of them. And my wife's a little discouraging me, like, can't you get away with one brand down? So I don't know, but let's face it. If I had matching KO3s for the truck and the trailer, that'd look cool at least. But yeah, I still heavily endorse them. I have no regrets over buying the KO3s, nothing but loving them. And if anybody was wondering, how they're going to hold up, well, here you can see, I've gone down to 14 is where I've dropped across the tires. I have no uneven wear across, which is more of a testament to my own truck. And the back are 14. And the fronts are right at 14, 0.2, 14.3. If you're gonna go KO3, good luck. I'd love to hear your feelings on these tires or alternative tires. I still haven't bought them for my trailer, so comment below. What do you think I should put on my trailer? And whether you got KO3s or you just got some street tires on your truck, doesn't matter. Get out there and get busy living. Thanks everyone. I hope this video earned your subscription. Make sure you click subscribe. If you haven't checked out my videos before, here's some more. Down below, you can see some camping videos. There's some more camping videos. And down in the corner are some of the coolest new RVs that have come out lately.